Well done. Well done. We're nearly through it. For this next part, I'm going to display an image. I want you to take a good look at it. In a moment, I'm going to ask you what... Where's my coffee? It's empty.
Unique, interesting and fun. Prey is a first-person action adventure video game, developed by Arcane Studios and published by Bethesda. The game was released on 5th May 2017 for PC, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
Mr. Yu, please make yourself comfortable and we'll be on our way.
I have played and passed Prey and I fell in love with it. From just playing the demo version on the PlayStation 4, Prey was an amazing experience, and it didn't disappoint me in the final game on the PC. While I was exploring the beautiful, creepy and messy environment of the Talos phone station with killing random mimics that got in my way, the game seemed kinda boring and hard at first, but later when I was progressing through Talos 1 with finding more weapons and discovering different types of enemies, the game was hell of a fun. Prey has a lot of similarities with Bioshock series, in a good way that is. I was really impressed because when I first saw some gameplays, I thought it would be just another Dishonored stealth game. But in Prey, stealth is minimal and it's a truly great experience.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
You're in the role of a scientist named Morgan Yu at the space station Talos 1, where research of alien collective called the Typhoon is performed. On March 2032, you are invited by your brother Alex to join research team on Talos 1. While taking a couple of tests prior to go on a station, one of the supervising doctors is attacked by a typhoon, near knocked out.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
Later, you wake up in your apartment, but you quickly find out it was not a dream, and your mission is very simple. You must escape Talos 1 station at all costs. The gameplay has some RPG elements, with you being able to choose male or female character. It feels totally different from the first Prey, with Morgan being able to discover and explore Talos 1, without focusing on the main objective. The controls are very easy to follow up, with Morgan being able to run, hide, crouch, shoot, slide, and thence floating in zero gravity, with finding different paths to get on the objective. Prey really doesn't hold your hand, and there are also different choices where you can choose fate of some people, and later it affects on your ending of the game. Earlier I mentioned some of the RPG elements, and that is different abilities and skill tree to upgrade your character with things called neuromods. This is where things get interesting. Neuromods can be found all across Talos 1, and you gotta be very careful what to upgrade in the game, since I was mainly worried about my health. First, I fully upgraded my health, then I spent some neuromods on hacking skills, so I won't need to worry about finding different keys and keycards along my way. Also, the useful upgrade which I will mention is your inventory space. It is very limited, especially when you find different junk, and then you can recycle it to get useful materials to craft yourself useful items like repair suit kit, medkits and weapons. Prey, you really got to have an eye on your inventory for the whole time, because every bullet counts. You gotta be really careful whenever you will blast some alien or use just a wrench to kill them. There are various different weapons and gadgets that you can defend yourself with, but the most useful weapon that I used was the glue gun. With the glue gun, you're able to freeze your enemies and get to some areas easier. The enemies in the game are called typhoons. There are various different typhoons in the game. They are all scary, even from mimics which can transform into different objects around Talos 1 to poltergeists that can throw different stuff on you, and you hear really creepy music in the background. Then to some bigger monsters, which can control human minds, and they can even make your head explode. But definitely the most challenging enemy for me was the Nightmare. You can scan different types of typhoons, and then you can see their weaknesses and strengths to kill them. Also, scanning more enemies gives you more typhoon upgrades. The atmosphere and the environment is greatly designed. It is very creepy and yet really interesting. While you explore the Talos 1 station in search of different items and neuromods, but even when you're just reading different emails and listening to other people's logs was really interesting, and Arcane Studios made it look like they were real people.
We've made an amazing achievement. As of 12 hours ago, we have broken the 8,000 Euromod mark. 8,000 Euromods. Sharing skills, abilities, improving the quality of life.
They even had different affairs and fights between them on Talos 1 station.
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna lose my job for even talking to you about this. What? What? Exactly. What you're going to do is have dinner with me. What? You say what a lot when you should say yes. Yes? See? All settled. Don't worry about the transcribes. It's not against regulation. So, are you gonna invite me to this game or not?
The sounds and sound effects are amazing, with lots of background noises and the really creepy music starting when something serious is going to happen. Prey has very good and polished graphics, made in CryEngine, and with its greatly designed characters and the environment itself. It is truly amazing with keeping minimum cinematics. There were no single things that we didn't like in the game. I've tested the game on PC and I didn't have any bugs or glitches. The game runs really smoothly even on lower rigs, and it is greatly optimized. It took me about 15 hours to finish Prey's main story along with solving some side missions, but the journey could be a lot longer. If I explored every single room and passed every side mission in Talos 1, probably it would be about 20 hours of gameplay. With all that said, Prey is a great reboot and big improvement over the Prey that was supposed to come out. It is truly unique. It takes sci-fi horror to another level with great twisted plot, survival aspects, creepy atmosphere, and the free will to search and explore Talos 1 station. Prey truly succeeds where many other sci-fi games fail, with its interesting and not repetitive missions. Prey truly is a masterpiece that was worth the wait. With all that said, I give Prey overall rating 10 out of 10.